Welcome back, everybody, to the Lavish Show. I am sitting with one of the beautiful judges of the Gulf Coast, Miss Tanya Hasbrouck. How are you?
Good.
Great. Thank you for being on the show today. If you don't know, we have upcoming elections November the 8th, and Miss Hasbrouck is here getting reelected, I want to say, want to be reelected for the position of the judge in Chancery Court. And so I want you to tell our audience a little bit about Chancery Court, and how that system works.
Okay. All right. Well, for Chancery Court, for the 19th Judicial District, we cover Jackson, George, and Greene County.
Okay.
There's three chancellors. We all three cover all three counties. And I'm the only one that has an opponent this year. Chancery Court is going to be divorces, child custody, wills and estates, property disputes, guardianships, conservatorships, adoptions, domestic violence petitions,
Wow.
and mental health commitments. Those are the primary.
Oh, wow. So y'all do a lot in Chancery Court.
It's very, very great.
Wow. And okay, so Greene County, Jackson County, George County?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So by you running again to be reelected, what qualifies you for this position?
Well, I have been a judge for 4 years now. In December will be 4 years. Prior to that, I was an attorney for 28 years. During that period of time, I did 12 years at the district attorney's office. I've been a public defender for Goshen, a public defender for Pascagoula, board attorney for West Jackson County Utility District. I did a year at the Mississippi Supreme Court as a law clerk. And total, I have 25 years of public service.
Oh my goodness.
And before that, I was a registered nurse. And I think my background and just even life experience makes me the best experienced person for this.
Yes, you are overly qualified for the job. And one thing I noticed about you, you are a community person. We are having an event today, and you always have a yes in your spirit to come out and be among the people, the community, and the crowd. So, what gives you that spark to be among the people? Not just because you're running. It's got to be something in your heart that makes you get out and do what you do.
It is. I think it's always good to get out in the community and see people and just to be a part, let them know who I am.
Yes.
And to get involved, just to try to help people.
Yes.
Various organizations and I've served in various roles, even for that capacity. Prior to becoming a judge, I was on the board of directors for Mississippi Center for Legal Services, Rotary Club. There's just various things, but I love to get out and see people and talk.
Yes. Well, I love that about you. I mean, when I first met you years ago, I met you through a mutual friend, but he was telling me so much about you. And I was like, I got to meet this lady, this wonderful lady. So when you did get elected 4 years ago, I mean, you really served the job, what is, called to do, in my opinion. And, by you being here today, I can just tell that your personality will be right to be reelected again for this position. So, anything else you want to tell our viewers about, you being reelected, why they should vote for you?
I think it's important to have somebody who truly cares about people. And I think even in my work, my personal life, I try to show that I do care about people. I care about the children, safety and stability of the children. That's one of my primary platforms is, coming into Chancery Court, people come in on their worst behavior. A lot of times they try to involve the children in what's going on in the adult matters between the parents. And one of the things I do is try to let them know that that is not acceptable.
That's right.
We need to protect the children. We can't have them putting pressure on the children. The children want to love both parents.
That's right.
They want to love grandparents. They want to love extended families. And it takes a community to raise a child these days. And so that's what we look for. We look for at least trying to get the parents to understand that that's going to be required. Once it comes into Chancery, we've got to have that. And we've got to let the children grow up and be children and be happy.
Exactly. Well, audience, now you know why you should vote for Miss Tanya Hasbrouck. An election is coming up November the 8th. You need to vote for Miss Tanya Hasbrouck. And, I'm going to vote for her, not because I know her as far as a mutual friend, but I'm voting because the qualities, the experience, and you are RN. You was a former RN registered nurse. My mom is a registered nurse. So I know to be in that position or to have that type of job is very hard. And you have to have a heart to care for people. And that's what you exuberate. So I love it. I love it. I love it. So you guys, this is Miss Tanya Hasbrouck. How can they get in contact with you or reach you?
Well, we have a committee, a campaign committee. So it's Elect Hasbrouck, Hasbrouck@gmail.com.
Okay.
And if there's any particular issues that come up, we'll respond to those messages.
So what's up next for you? You got any other event coming up or something?
Oh, we have so many events coming up, and sometimes it makes your head spin. We'll be out at the George County Fair, the Jackson County Fair, the Mullet Festival coming up in Gaucher.
Wow.
There's a lot of events coming.
Okay.
So, but this is the period of time where we want the community to be able to know who I am and what I stand for, and ask for their support for the election.
Well, we're going to support you, and thank you so much, Ms. Hasbrouck.
Thank you for helping me.
Judge Hasbrouck.
From my block to your block, we are here to stay. Jesus all day, every day we pray for a change to come. He's the only way. Ways to escape the pains of yesterday. From my block to your block, we are here to stay. Jesus all day, every day we pray for a change to come. He's the only way. Ways to escape the pains of yesterday. As I look out of my window, see babies on the corner selling that dope, trying to make another donor out of a man being deprived of a need. Could only be self-expressed when he followed his needs. Give thanks to the Father who all blessed flow. Stop murdering your brother who buys your dope. Let's give him a helping hand and fix his need from society. Butcher his mind as they please. Word up to all the knowledge learned on the street, but it doesn't give peace to the prostitute and need pimp. We keep it pimping when we chase paper trail. Life is good until everything else fails. Message, the real message is to follow Yeshua. Give him your life and